Theo. Oh. Theo, what are you doing? Hi. Hi, baby. Are you just looking at the pictures really up close? Hi, hello. I'm gonna have to do this quick because Theo is napping. This is not my first cup of coffee. I do not look like this when I drink my first cup of coffee. But I'm gonna be talking a little bit softer and a little bit quieter because, like I said, just put Theo down for his first nap and Patrick just went to the gym. So I thought I would take this opportunity to just kind of say hi, hello, intro this vlog and give you guys a little update because it's been a little bit since I've been on YouTube and filmed. Here's the thing, I'm just having a little bit of a tough time adjusting, and I really want to like tell you guys these things because I tend to make my videos like very montagey, and that's just how I like. That's like videos that I watch. I just find them very relaxing, and I just like to make pretty videos. But motherhood is not always pretty, and I just want to be honest with you guys. When Patrick and I talked about having a kid, we feel very blessed, and we still feel very blessed, but we always were like, we're in this like perfect scenario where we're able to work from home, we create our own schedules, we're essentially our own bosses, and it's gonna be so great to have this like little baby at home with us that we can raise and take care of, but also work, and everything's gonna be fine and dandy. But we were very naive to the fact that children just take up a lot more time than you think, and I always knew they took up a lot of time, but I just didn't realize not only how much time they take, but also how much I want to be there, like how much I want to be present with him at all times. I want to teach him things, I want to read to him constantly, and that's just not realistic when I'm trying to keep up with my job. But I'm trying to give myself give myself grace with going through this huge life change. My whole world has been flipped upside down, and I feel like in a lot of ways my identity has changed. I'm obviously a mom now, but it's also like trying to figure out when I'm a mom and when I'm at work, and they blend together in a lot of ways. So yeah, I've always had respect for stay-at-home parents, but I feel like I've added a new level of respect for stay-at-home parents after having a baby and just having my baby at home with me while also trying to work, because taking care of him and raising him and teaching him things and feeding him, getting him on a nap schedule, and doing laundry and eating and just keeping up with housework is a full-time job as it is. And I think it's just me figuring out how to time manage myself in a way that I still feel like I'm there for Theo, but I'm also there in my job and present and being able to work, and I just don't want it all to be about him. But right now that is my life. So I'm just trying to find this like weird balance. And I guess kind of like what I really wanted to say in this intro bit is mom guilt, just mom guilt. Everybody, I feel like, goes through this when you become a mother with whatever you do, but for me specifically, I have the most insane mom guilt when it comes to being with my child and being on social media, because I don't know if it's because I didn't grow up with phones and I didn't see my parents have like cell phones and be on this like little mini computer all day, and I feel guilty if I'm just constantly on my phone or grabbing my camera and I'm just like have these little handheld devices and he just sees me using these things all day. I have this like guilt about it for some reason. And then not to mention that, but if I were to take some time and edit, I just feel bad. Like I like take a moment for myself or take a moment for my work, and mom guilt just creeps up like in the corner, and I'm like, you should be with him, you should be teaching him things, you should be just experiencing his life with him and not doing this. And I know that's not realistic. Like, I need to work, I need to have a job. I also love to work. Like, this is so fun for me, and the fact that this even turned into a job is like incredible. So I do not take it for granted, and I don't take it lightly, but it is like one of those weird things where I just don't want to stick a camera in his face all the time, but I also want to be with him. So I'm just letting you guys take a peek into my mind. I'm really not trying to like complain or make it seem like my life is so hard. I'm just telling you that I'm just going through it with just a different level of now, I don't know, can you call it postpartum? I don't know, let me know. But just this like mom guilt feeling, and then also just feeling this like lack of identity for myself outside of being a mom. I feel like I'm in this mental tug of war with just wanting to be with Theo, trying to figure out this new path for my job, and then also just trying to like be there for me and myself and figure that out. And then not to mention, of course, my relationship with Patrick. So it's definitely been an adjustment, and I just want to mention that because I just feel like no one really prepares you for it. And I don't want to sound like a broken record every time I come on here and I'm like, motherhood is so hard, because I'm enjoying every second of it. And if anything you should take from this, it's like, for me, I just want to spend so much time with him and just be with him constantly. And then I forget about you guys, and I forget about work that I love so much, and I want to keep up with it. So that's just where my head's been at. And now I'm in a place where I feel a lot better because Theo is actually able to grab things and play with things himself and be a little bit more independent, because before he just kind of like laid there and I felt so bad. I was like, he's just laying there. But now he's actually being more interactive with toys, and he's rolling and doing fun things for himself, which I want him to be able to. I want him to be a very independent person. I don't want to just hover over and play with him constantly. I want him to be able to like do that for himself and have an imagination and like do all that kind of stuff. So he's getting there. He's growing, and he's getting to the point now where I feel less bad about, you know, giving him a toy and letting him play with it, and I can get a few things done. I actually pre-filmed, so I actually am trying to get myself back on a YouTube schedule because we got little Theo on a nap schedule, which was killing us for so long. He would just refuse sleep all day and just scream and scream and scream, which I'm not gonna film. So now that I feel like we're on a schedule just as us in a family, I'm gonna be able to be better about being online for you guys, because I really want that as well. So there's my update. Other moms, fellow moms out there, if you are going through just mom guilt and just feeling bad about not being there constantly for your child, I feel you, I'm with you. So yeah, like I said, I don't know why I get so nervous talking about these things, because I just don't want it to come off like, woe is me. But I also don't want to come on here and just be like, yay, everything is so perfect and I'm handling motherhood so amazingly, you know what I mean? So anyways, that's my little update. I'm gonna go enjoy my coffee now and probably put some laundry in for Theo before he wakes up, and I will see you then. The hair. You got a good grip on the hair, huh? Okay. Theo just got up from his nap. He just ate, right? And we are going to make a little sensory activity. One of my favorites here on YouTube, but also just social media in general, is Milena, and I will have her right here. Anyways, she makes a ton of sensory activities for her kids, and I've been following along for like years. So I've been so excited to try them with Theo, and now that he's old enough, he can try at least a couple, right? So I'm gonna make one for him and see how he likes it. This one's great, it's simple. You just need gallon-sized plastic bags. You need hair gel, anything to put in the bags. So fun little like things he's gonna press on. So I got pom-poms, these little like glitter mermaid. I hope these work out, we'll see. Food coloring to kind of make them fun colors if you want to. And then duct tape to seal all of the edges and make sure nothing escapes, because you do not want obviously any of this stuff getting into your baby's mouth. So this is what they look like on the window. Definitely a little bit more fun to look at and play with seeing like the light come through. The only thing is I got too small of mermaids, so you can't really see them, but I mean, it's cool on its own with just the color. And then you can push on it like this. Is that so cool? What is that? Is that so cool?
What'd you get?
Got this nice little coat.
Ooh, what a number. There we go.
Right on the inside. You see the pocket.
How you doing, Mr. Dude?
It's very relaxed.
He's like, what are you doing?
Exciting times. Okay, let me get started. I just got some my photo shoot samples from Backyard Roses for the holiday / winter situation, and it's not a full collection because we're kind of launching little bits at a time. Okay, so I'm only going to show you the pieces that are launching on December 1st because I just think that they're perfect for the holidays, just a little bit special, a little bit fancier. So this is the first top. I'm gonna do a whole little cutaway so you guys can see. It's in like this gorgeous satiny material. I went over so many different sketches of like bust area things here, and I fell on this one because I just think it's so flattering for a lot of people. And it's just cute and it's like sexy, but you can dress it down, dress it up. Oh, I love it. I just have it tucked into some jeans right now. Sticking with the whole satiny theme, the other dress that's coming out on December 1st is this black one, which I just think is so gorgeous and just elegant. I wanted to give you guys something that was simple, but you still didn't feel like frumpy in it. You felt good, you felt sexy, but it's definitely still something you could wear to a family holiday get-together. I just think it's so cute. It's just a perfect staple piece that's gonna last for longer than just this season. You can wear this multiple different holiday seasons. I just think it's so pretty, just a classic black. This is the last kind of holiday piece, and I love this one so much. It's in a really, really soft knit, but like light knit. It's just, I don't know how to explain this. It's just very, very smooth in this emerald green color. Flared sleeves, a little flare out on the skirt. Obviously you guys are gonna see it better on the neckline. Is so, so pretty. I just love this one. This one definitely could be dressed up or down. It could be worn with boots, knee-high boots, tights, loafers. You could wear it with heels and make it, you know, much more dressed up with some really pretty earrings. I don't know, I absolutely love this. So I'm just so happy with how these three pieces turned out. I wanted to kind of give you something for everybody's type of holiday, like whatever you need, something more cash, something that can be worn a bunch of different ways, and then something perfect for a little holiday get together. So like I said, December 1st, and then I'll obviously let you know when the rest of it comes out. But I had to just run on here and quickly show you guys this because I just got so excited.
Yeah, have a great day. Have a great apple sandwich.
We've got Carrie. We've got Louie.
Hello.
Julia. Hi. Kara.
No.
And we got a new addition.
Oh!
Pat, Kara's boyfriend.
Camera shy.
And then if you see right over there, there's Patrick and Theo. And he's putting him to sleep.
We call those dad laps.
Dad laps.
Like a wheelie. He's donutting.
That's a little apple orchard humor for ya.
Go on in, Ellie.
We're here early, but we're thriving. It's really nice.
And there's a lot of other kids.
We need to grow up and get places by 9 a.m.
Yep. Not at 2.
Not at 2. So, holding ourselves accountable.
We have